So, what's your name?
Birdman.
Sipes.
And this is Thlurm. First of all, how the hell did you come up with that name?
Acid and a lot of it.
Yeah, really? It just fucking came to you?
I was peeing on acid, and like it's just the first thing that popped in my head when I was pissing. It was just Thlurm.
I actually had an incident with acid and pissing. I was pissing and I saw like a whole meteorite shower and shit. It was fucking crazy.
So yeah, I've done the same shit, but it looked like I was standing in a field to me with a toilet in it.
I saw the meteorite, and I saw Thlurm.
You guys were the hardest band to like research and think of questions for. I'm also doing Temple of Void and Cancer Christ.
That's gnarly.
So
sick.
Yeah,
those
I'm
two
really
bands
excited.
are very like they've been doing it for a while.
Yeah,
We've been
you
around
guys
for barely a
just
year.
started April 29th last year.
April 29th, is that correct? Is that when the first
That's when
tape
it was a solo project. That's when
Yeah.
the solo project dropped for
Yeah.
the first time. Yeah.
And then you're in 3 bands, right?
Yeah, so
you're in Thlurm, Anti-Feds, and Dope Sweater.
this is also the drummer for Dope Sweater.
Oh, really?
So
Yeah.
we've been playing together since I was like 15, 16.
Nice.
And Dope Sweater is still going on. We just recorded an album, but yeah, I got to join Anti-Feds during COVID because the original guitarist moved to like Colorado. So they asked me to join, and we're about to put out a record too and go on another tour around the Midwest.
That's nice.
Yeah.
How stressful is that? Like doing more than one band?
I don't know what else I'd be doing with my time, so I just don't treat anything like a side project and just dive 100% into every band.
You could be doing acid.
Thanks, Steve.
You could be doing acid and thinking of more band names.
That's true, but I'm in too many bands to have the time.
We have been.
I spent all of high school doing that. Now I'm in bands and fucking traveling all the time and doing my thing.
But speaking of your guys' first like song, April 29th and stuff, how do you feel like your progress since then?
Oh, so it was a solo project for Sipes for the longest time. I just helped write some vocals in the beginning, and yeah, you tell them about the first tape.
Yeah, I just had a bunch of songs from like 2016, and then I couldn't record them right because I wasn't good at all my instruments. So it just came together then, and then getting a full band together made it good, and we had to start blast beating so I could. We couldn't find a drummer, so I had to blast beat so I could do vocals over it, and it just got way better.
Which that is fucking crazy to see. You
Thank
do
you.
like that and raw, you know,
Thank
that's
you.
fucking epic. I love that.
Well, it's so much easier.
So you guys are kind of like a not local band, but smaller band, so you have much more interactions with fans. Have you ever had like a favorite interaction with a fan?
Probably drugs. If they give us drugs, there's like a cool place to stay.
Yeah.
I can't think of one specifically, but everyone wants to get.
I'd say the
everybody else
coolest
fucked
show
up.
we've had so far is we went down to Murfreesboro, Tennessee for like an all-day Bucket City Punk Fest. There's like 25 bands in a day, and that was like the best reaction to our band I've seen. Like kids stage diving the whole time and
that'd
fucking
be sick.
moving, fucking shit up. Like that's been really fun, you know.
And then the opposite of that question, has there ever been a really uncomfortable and uneasy situation with a fan?
Not with a fan. I don't think with a fan. Maybe a whole show.
A whole show?
Like not maybe just like a show. Like people who just aren't about it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like they weren't vibing with it?
We're too
Playing
loud,
to-
too fast. Like people are just like, what the fuck is going on?
Playing
It's
to
'cause
like
we
15
make a lot of
people
noise.
and being on a bill that isn't very grind or metal oriented, we end up on punk shows a lot. And people don't fuck with the noise we make sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah. And then also, why is only one song available, like on Spotify?
So-
it's like 15 minutes long. It's on Spotify and Apple
We tried
Music.
to upload it to Spotify, and they said the average song length was under 1 minute, so it didn't count as individual songs. So we had to upload it as one thing, or we couldn't at all.
I think it was like either Spotify or DistroKid's like guidelines or whatever. And the only suggestion was to add a long ass song at the end of the tape to change the average song length, and we got pissed off, and some homies of ours did the same thing where they just put their whole tape there's an A side, B side, but we just put the whole 15 because like there ain't no reason why you ain't listening to the whole thing.
Yeah.
Fucking, you know, it's a drive to work, you know.
Right.
These songs are 30 fucking seconds, 60 seconds long. You ain't listening to just one.
Well, after Hell, what's next for you guys?
So today we just got our full-length record pressed on vinyl from RS Apothecary, and that's like a
Early, super early too, a month and a half early.
Yeah,
It's gonna come out September 29th.
yeah, that's the actual release date. So we got it early now. So now all the shows we play will have vinyls, and we got a bunch of weekend runs planned out. Like we're gonna stay on the move and keep moving. Like if you stop moving, you die as a band. So always stay on the move, keep traveling, keep fucking pushing your shit.
And now that we have our vinyl, we actually can do whatever the fuck we want with it. So any shows we play up until the release date, we'll have them for sale early. So, you know, it's not like everyone's got to wait.
Yeah. What is your guys' end goal?
Die.
To die before 45.
Have 3 decent records and then break up before it gets bad.
Get everyone really hype and then just end it.
Yeah, exactly.
Just get
After
to
the
the point
third
where you don't
record,
suck.
shit gets lame, you know? So we'll just pump 3 out and then die and start a new band in a couple of years.
Yeah, once you hit a certain age, you have to start a death metal band. And once you get gray hair and
Yeah,
shit.
once the gray hair comes in, we'll have to start an actual death
We'll have to
metal
play
band
longer
for
songs.
sure. I'll learn how to write a 4-minute long song.
All right. Thank you guys. This was Thlurm.
Thank you.
Thank you
Nice
so
meeting
much.
y'all.
Thank you
Thanks
guys.
for
Nice to
having
meet you.
us.
Appreciate it.
Good shit.